What's going on, my fellow collectors? I'm back again, Yes, indeedy. It's time for another review by Hot Toys, guys. And as you can see right here, I finally got this bad boy in my hands. Yes, the Ironman Mk2 Mark II Armored Unleashed version, sideshow exclusive. Man, some of my friends out there in YouTube land, you know how I just go on and on how much I'm a big fan of the Iron Man series. So this bad boy was a no-brainer when I first picked him up. Well, when I first seen the pics, I should say. I instantly put my my other Mark II on the market on eBay and ended up just trading them in at a Toy Federation with my boy Ryan over there. And I got alright price. I mean, nothing really spectacular. So pretty much got my money for what I paid for it. Now this though is all new, improved Iron Man Mark II. If you guys missed out on them, get them ASAP. I repeat, get this bad boy ASAP. Don't let them go to crazy eBay prices where you'll regret it later. Yes, because it is like that. Does it have some problems? Hell yeah. I mean, it's always something with some Hot Toy figure most of the time when I'm getting them, and the Iron Man series is just almost a must-have with problems, and that's a shame because we do pay big cash for them. So I'll get into that in my review. Just going to do probably a couple parts, maybe one or two, three at the most parts. Want to break it down and talk about, the suit with the accessories, paint application, and just all around figure. Freestyle type review. Off the dome. No scripts here. Or I don't know who would really do a script for a review, but well, maybe some of you guys out there want to have it well defined. But usually I just like to just share the passion with the community. Rambled on enough, seeing 2 minutes and some change. So let's jump into the box, guys. As you can see, it's different from the usual Iron Man boxes. It's an actual slip cover. Picture on the front of our Mark II. Nice picture with the holographic type eyes and everything. We have our company back here and just warnings and all that good jazz, and the other side of the photo of the Mark II. Then Unleash right here. Alrighty, and then you pull this out and that's the figure inside there. Bang, and then you see the clamshell, which is different from the Mark IV and V and VI, where it's actually pulled over the top, as you can see, over the black that the figure is housed in. Because Hot Toys had the other type clam shells that was actually like a sandwich type style for the Mark IV, Mark V, and VI. So this is kind of like how they did War Machine. If any of you guys got War Machine out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yep, so you see that, and basic accessories for the Iron Man. Love these stands with the clear poles that it comes with. So if you want to give flight poses, and I actually got LED lights going around. Sure, you Iron Man collectors seen these things before. With the switch right there, it does take, I believe, 2 or 3 AAA batteries. Then we have our typical stand that they still throw in, which is cool. Because if you have 2 versions of this figure, you might want to have this stand and the other stand. Alrighty. And this is a sideshow exclusive. So I have that exclusive little extra accessories. Some of you might be like, what the fuck is that? What is the point? But it is a must-have for me because I feel like any extra accessories is a plus, especially if you want to customize your own Tony Stark figure without the armor on. So that's pretty cool. and they come with a little slim hand, but I'm thinking about actually using the muscle body and putting the, the arm inside there instead of using that arm, because it just looks too bony. So hopefully the muscle body will fit with this little thingy thing right there, which was on the hand of Tony Stark. I remember seeing a hologram in the Ironman 1, but not sure about Ironman 2. But again, like I said, it's not a problem because I don't really care. It's just about having this extra accessory, which is worth the cash to me and all. Because you see that thing on eBay and it'll blow up. Maybe like $80, and that's crazy. But here he is. The Unleash suit, guys. The Armored Unleash. It is spectacular. Wow. Let me just be quiet for a second so you guys can absorb the awesomeness into your viewing pleasure. Check it out, guys. Wow. Yes, Hot Toys can make a 1/6 figure. I'm sure no one ain't going to dispute that. Alrighty. And basically I have pretty much all the accessories out. As you can see, this is the box. It's supposed to be a table where they actually can, I guess, analyze the Armored Unleash suit in the movie. I mean, it's cool now that I'm looking at it through the camera view, but when you're looking at it in your regular eyes, it just looks like a box. But it's definitely a nice add-on. I'm really happy that they added this. Has a little graphics on the side. I mean, you can barely see what the graphics is, as you can see right there. But in all, it's a cool little added accessory to give that diorama type look. So you do have minor assembling, which is by a magnet strip, which is, as you can see, the seam right here, where it kind of folds around. Then you just lay the table, or the top part, on top. Very simple, very simple. Alrighty, pull this bad boy in a little bit. So Hot Toys finally realized it's no point really to give you a whole bunch of extra hands, since they give you the articulated fingers. So they just added the fist, I guess, if you want to have more of a natural fist look going on with your figure, instead of like kind of looking kind of jointy, if that makes any sense. And as you can see, I have his, the outer armor taken off, which is cool. Fits very well compared to the previous Iron Man's, mainly the Mk2 battle damage version. But uh-oh, someone's calling me on Skype. I'll get that in a second though. So you call me in a second. I'm going to wrap this up. Don't want to interrupt this review. But yeah, like I was saying, here you have the bicep armor. It just snaps on right in place. And then you have the thigh type armor. Snaps on in place. Very easy to assemble. And then we have more accessories on the side. I mean, this guy is loaded, guys. It's very loaded. Full boots to interchange with the, the mech type boots, where they're connected to a ball joint, so you just pop them right off, no problem at all. Full articulation in the toes and everything. So pretty much the same design as the Mk2 and the Mk3. But now just able to pop them off at the knee. May lose a little bit of articulation, but not a problem at all. And then you have three, I repeat guys, 3 head scopes. 3 head scopes this time around. As you can see, you have the light eye head scope right there. And then you have the, no, I'm sorry, this is actually the head scope with our boy Don. And then you have the light eye head scope right here for the light eyes. And then you have the empty helmet type head scope where you can just get that view of the suit not being piloted. So very, very pleased that they did that for us. How you like my cheesy iPhone charger holders? But yeah, guys. One thing I am surprised though, they actually give you extra. Well, not extra, but a faceplate for both head scopes, which is for the Don Chila and the unhelmet head scope. So that's pretty awesome. Because usually they'll be like, you got to swap and use it for the other head scope, but they just completely just give you the head scopes, the face plates for all of them. So that's awesome. Very, very cool. But as you can see, as we look at this suit itself, it just blows your mind, guys. Look at that, look at that. Let me just give you a moment of silence of not talking and just enjoy the fully amazing detail of the suit in itself. As you can see. Alrighty, starting at the bottom, working our way up to the top. As you can see, you see the mech boots with beautiful sculpting of the gears and wires. It just looks amazing. And yes, these are the lights at the bottom that you can turn on and they work fine. Now you can see the detailed knee joints. And then you have the inner workings of the skeleton where you see gears and stuff like that, pistons and all the mechanics, which is just done very well. What they have done this time differently on this suit is no more pop-up hip flares. So they were kind of annoying at times because they pop out on their own whenever, and I hated that. So now they just scoped it and they don't come out, so that's cool. But you still pretty much have the same articulation as the other Iron Man figures up at the hip area, which is connected to a ball joint. Now this is just completely sculpted instead of the rubber that they used before around the torso area, where this is still rubber up in this area around the groin area, but now the actual waist and ab area is actually just scoped, so it gives a more fuller look. Then check out the inner workings of the gears on the chest area. Simply superb. I mean, love the paint applications that's going into the inner gears. It's almost like a gunmetal type dark charcoal gray paint. Then check out how you can see the arc reactor. Simply beautiful. Hot Toys put that thing down with this figure, I must say. They put that thing down, guys. Alrighty, then you see the helmet without the pilot. Well, you know what I mean. The unmanned suit, which is a nice added accessory. Just really give you that full effect of the suit not being worn. Did have some problems with the helmet though. As you can see, I had to re-glue the magnets inside there, which was a pain. But I finally got them back inside. did have some paint defects